So the first time that I ever experienced unconditional love and really had a pivotal moment within my spiritual journey, and this was when I really began to believe in the interconnectedness of everything that is source consciousness, was in a DMT trip. Dimethyltryptamine. I first heard about it when I watched The Spirit Molecule on Netflix when I was 17 or 18 years old. Dimethyltryptamine, or DMT, is something that exists within all living things, and you can access it through meditation, breath work, XYZ, or you can take it from another source. It's usually extracted from tree bark. I already know that I'm gonna get a lot of questions on where to get it or how to make it. You are going to hear this a lot when you hear someone talking about DMT. You have to let it find you. And I know you're probably thinking, well, how is a psychedelic going to find me? If you want to do it, and if it is in the cards for you when you are ready, it is literally, quite literally, just going to show up in your face. Usually in the form of another person that has it. So I had done it a couple of times before. This experience was so unlike any of the other ones that I've had. I was at a music festival, Tipper Sunrise set. This was 2017, so this was quite a while ago, but it's the one that has stuck with me the most. And I have so many of these stories, but I really want to share this one. The method that I ingested the DMT with was smoking it. It happens very quickly. So this is what you hear about people breaking through. So as I'm coming into this other dimension, and yes, I truly believe that it is that, because this is accessible with or without taking it outside of your body. And the things that you experience in here, they already exist within your consciousness, which means they exist somewhere else, because you could not even imagine something without it already existing within the quantum field, right? When I got there, to this other dimension, I had a scarf over my face, and when you're in the DMT realm, like, you can feel everything. It's not just a visual experience. Like, you can hear, you can see, you can smell, you can feel, and you feel very strong emotions. So when I got there, I was laying on, it seemed like so many pillows, and I had this shawl over my face, and it was almost as if it was there to kind of ease me into this experience without kind of shocking me, like, where am I? So I felt, oh my gosh, this was so comfortable. I wish I had this. I could nap on it all day. It was just so many, like this huge pile of pillows. So I removed the shawl from me, and there are these beings. They're gray and everything is moving. I can't even explain how crisp this image is. It's like almost like an animation. And there's this guy, KE Visuals, I believe. I'm gonna put his Instagram, some of his videos in here so that you can kind of get a better idea of how everything is moving, and it kind of looks like this animation, and it's just like, even if you have 20/20 vision, you're not seeing this crisp. There was these gray beings, gray and white with some red kind of accents moving all throughout, like their face, and just these geometric patterns. They're so beautiful. They looked like aliens. I wasn't scared at all though. So there was just like this community, I guess. It was a village of these beings. There was, I guess he was maybe like the leader, or, you know, the welcome committee. So he came up and he didn't scare me, but he definitely surprised me. His face popped up right in front of my face, and I just got a little bit surprised. I wasn't scared at all. And then he had two tongues, and they were like moving from side to side, and they were communicating with me. I could hear everything that they were saying, but it was completely telepathic. And every DMT experience I've had like this, I can hear so clearly what they're saying to me, but it's telepathic. It's not words. And there's just this like complete silence there, and it's so comforting. Like, normally people would feel uncomfortable in silence, and at that point in my life I would say the same about myself, but it's just like this peaceful, soft silence. I don't know how to explain it unless you've experienced it. So then this leader being that surprised me, they started to put a dance on for me. It was like a performance. There was maybe 6 of them dancing, and you know, they all had like multiple arms and they're like doing this performance, and I was like wow, it was like literally all for me. And these beings, they knew I was coming. That explains the pillows and the scarf and the performance. And then, you know, once I was over, I was like, wow, that's so amazing. Thank you. I can't believe you guys did that for me. Like, that's so nice. And then he began taking me through the village, the community, and he was explaining to me that everyone has such an important role in their community. Like, there was a woman being, and she had like 6 arms, and they were just like moving, like they looked like bicycle pedals, and she was making baskets. And you know, he was just telling me like, this is her purpose, this is her job, her role within our community, and everyone has their own role in how they help in their community space, and each person plays such a vital role. And he was explaining it to me in such a way that was so beautiful, and it reminded me a lot of what I learned about, you know, extraterrestrial life and how they don't work unless they want to, but everyone has such a vital role within the community and how they can help, you know, just expand and help each other and have this sense of deep purpose to be doing something for the greater good of the collective society. So I thought that that was really beautiful. And you know, there was children there, and DMT, unfortunately, it only lasts for about 5 minutes. So it started to fade, but I kind of got this message that it was, that I would see them again. So that was a really, really awesome experience. And that was really the first time that I felt so welcomed, and no one has ever been so nice to me in my entire life. That was really like my first experience with like pure source consciousness that was of complete unconditional love. And the first time you feel that, it's just like you can't even believe how amazing it feels. It's like literally feels like just like ecstasy running through your entire being, especially if you've never felt it before. And you just yearn to find experiences that make you feel that way again. It is quite literally the most powerful thing in the entire universe, in my opinion. I never felt so much love in my life, and it was so crazy to me in that moment because I had never met these people. These people were complete strangers, yet they were treating me as one of their own family members, and that was just so beautiful. And I think that there's a lot that we can learn from within their community of how we should be treating each other, and really just going back to our roots and kind of that animist culture of, you know, communal living and just being there for each other, and really getting away from this like kind of capitalistic society where it's all just like greed, money, me, 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 me. So that was really beautiful. But I have so many more experiences like this, and I want to start a little playlist on my channel called Storytimes, just because I've had so many insane kind of spiritual experiences, stories that I want to share with people, and every time I do it, you guys seem to like it. So this is going to become a regular thing. So if you guys want to see more of these story times, please let me know. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!